Jeep Gladiator Facts and Questions. These are the things people ask the most. Did you know? Well, good afternoon everybody, and welcome back to Rob Motive JT. That's right, these are some Jeep Gladiator facts and questions answered. Things that people ask the most. You know, I always think it's interesting to go out and see just what are people asking about the Jeep Gladiator, because I'm often curious about a lot of these things myself. So we're going to run through and see just what people are asking the most about the Jeep Gladiator. But before we do, if you're new or you haven't before, do me a favor, smash that subscribe button and click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. So let's get right into it. The first one I came across here, and this is the big one, is the Jeep Gladiator reliable? So we're talking about the 2022 Jeep Gladiator, and this is predicted reliability, so take that for what it's worth. Apparently, the Jeep Gladiator has a predicted reliability score of 85 out of 100. Now, this is a JD Power thing, and apparently, if you get 91 to 100, that's considered the best. 81 to 90 is great. 70 to 80 is average, and 0 to 69 is fair and considered below average. So it appears the Jeep Gladiator has a great reliability score. Next up, is the Jeep Gladiator selling well? It says here in quarter 2 of 2021, the Gladiator posted its best quarter ever as far as US sales go, as well as total US sales of 29,962 vehicles. Now, that's a 53% increase from the same time period, quarter 2 of 2020. So yeah, I'd say it's doing pretty well. Next up, do Jeep Gladiators hold their value? You know, this is always important if you're a frequent trader, as I seem to be. According to the internet, you know, the source of knowledge for everything, it has a 64.3% retained value. So in other words, you'll retain 64.3% of whatever you paid for the Jeep Gladiator when you sell it. I will note it doesn't mention anything about how long that is or how old the Jeep is. Next up, how many miles will a Jeep Gladiator last? Now, this is important, of course, if you're in it for the long haul. The Jeep Gladiator has an impressive, that's the word used here, life expectancy of 200,000 miles. Now, that's based on an annual mileage of 15,000 miles to come up with a lifespan of 13.5 years. Of course, regular maintenance and good treatment of the vehicle, as you would expect. What problems do the Jeep Gladiators have? Well, there's a few. Steering, electrical, brake, transmission, and engine issues are among the top complaints. So, I don't know. That doesn't bode well for having to be in the shop long. What's wrong with the Jeep Gladiator? This is what people are asking. According to what I'm seeing here, it's racked up about 128 complaints for the 2020 model year, and it includes steering problems. They say it wanders the highway. Is the Jeep Gladiator a flop? Well, this is interesting. It says the Jeep Gladiator landed in last place, but it doesn't really deserve to be there. It says that the Jeep Gladiator is at the bottom in 7th place. It is listed below the Chevy Colorado and the 2019 Frontier, the Nissan Frontier. Now that's as of 2020, or reported in 2020. I do believe it's done a little bit better than that. Now, have you ever noticed in the bed on the back of your Jeep Gladiator, you'll see the numbers 419. What does it mean? It says here the number 419, let's see, is a nod to Toledo, Ohio, where Wranglers are built. So it's the area code for Toledo, Ohio. So if you ever need to call someone in Toledo, Ohio, and you have the last part of the phone number, all you have to do is look at the bed in the back of your Jeep. you'll know what the area code is. This one's funny. Are Jeep Gladiators being discontinued? And this is as of August 2021. It says, Stellantis, the parent company of Jeep, announced that it will halt production of the Jeep Gladiator next week, but it's due to the scarcity of microchips. You see how things get started. Now, this was back in 2021, so if you weren't paying any attention to the dates on this thing, you might think that they're going to stop making the Jeep Gladiator. That is simply not true. Here's another one, referring to Jeeps altogether. Which Jeep has the best resale value? Is it the Jeep Gladiator? And the answer is no. It's the Jeep Wrangler. It says here it has a depreciation average of just 9.2%. Wow, 9.2% over 5 years. That's always baffled me. Why does the Jeep Wrangler hold its value so well? I believe the Jeep Wrangler is #1. Very strange, I think. All right, let's see. Where is the Jeep Gladiator made? Well, I kind of gave that away a couple minutes ago. It's built in Toledo, Ohio, so it is assembled, at least, in the US. Now, this next one is a big one. Will Jeep make a 2-door Gladiator? It says here they don't want, let's see. It says here that no, they're not going to, and they're basing that on the Wrangler. And that is that the 4-door Jeep Wrangler, by far, that's what they're saying, outsells the 2-door Jeep Wrangler, which we happen to have ourselves here. So no, it's not likely they're actually going to build a 2-door Jeep Gladiator. Which Jeep lasts the longest? Now, this is interesting in case you're in the market for the long haul or you're buying one for the long haul. It says here the Jeep Wrangler and the Jeep Wrangler Unlimited are the most reliable and longest lasting. So unless you take it out, you beat it to death, and you don't take care of it, you're probably better off to go with a Wrangler or a Wrangler Unlimited if you want to keep it for the long haul. And lastly, one of the big questions and big desires that I see out there a lot is, will the Jeep Gladiator get a V8? You know, all that oomph, all that power. It says here that the company delivered the Wrangler Rubicon 392 in the Wrangler, of course. That had a 6.4 liter motor with 470 horsepower. However, doesn't say anything here about the Jeep Gladiator getting a V8. So it looks unlikely that the Jeep Gladiator is indeed going to get a V8. Anyway, just wanted to get on here, kind of consult the interweb to see what people are asking and to kind of condense it down for anybody out there who is interested. Any of that stuff surprise you? Leave a comment. I'd be curious to know. Also, real quick, if you did in the beginning, make sure you smash that subscribe button and click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. I do have 2 additional channels. Rob Motive, all about Toyota Tacomas, and Rob Motive FST, all about full-size trucks. Check them out, and if you're interested, please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.